morning. It is Wednesday and it's going to be painfully hot and humid today. My teacher was kind enough to offer me a really early morning lesson. I do intend to call the realtor today to start the process. Yesterday was really hard. Last week before her surgery, I was so worried about her. And, I saw her and was recovering from that. And she sent that email about loving me and being so sorry, and it really got to me. And to find out yesterday, in the midst of that, she was booking travel to go to, I'm assuming, Tahiti for the holidays. It hit me really hard. It made everything that happened last week feel really disingenuous. And I think what I'm doing and what's dangerous is I'm treating her as if every move she makes is smart. And maybe she's just being wild. Maybe she's just doing whatever she can and is desperate. I don't know. That's the reframing I was working on in my head. Yeah, I definitely added on a bit of anger yesterday. Anger at her for playing with my heart. And I'm sure I'm gonna sink again and get low, but that really sucked. We had talked for years about doing a trip like that, going somewhere like that. Sort of holding off on that in lieu of more exciting travel, like when we went to Chile and rode horses and stuff like that. I don't know why this one hurts so much. It just feels like more evidence of being replaced. I think that's what it is. And I'm curious about the whole thing. What are the circumstances around it? It's just her ticket. So did he buy his own ticket? If that was the case, why didn't you just buy both so you can get your seats next to each other, and then he paid her back? Which then made me think maybe his family is going and his family bought his ticket. She just had to buy her ticket. And when that thought hit me, it kind of soured in my stomach. It made me feel sick. And it just makes me wonder what stories she's told them or him, how it's all being cast. Because what I know is I'm a good person and her family are good people. It's her that hasn't handled this situation well. So she's spiting everyone by leaving for Christmas? That's pretty messed up. Isn't that funny though? I'm the one lamenting missing Christmas with her family, and she's the one up and leaving the country for Christmas. I feel like she's trying to control my emotions. It feels unfair to fault someone for mental illness, and I'm pretty sure she is. And I loved her for the problems I knew, because in the midst of it all, she treated me well. But what's happening now is she's not treating me well. So I need to... See, I need to just get out. The problem is, I can't just get out. I think the anger and the rage has to help that process. So, I mean, we're certainly building that, aren't we? So I came up to the barn for a lesson this morning before it gets hot, and the timing is awesome. It's overcast and cool and feels really, really nice out. Since I got here extra early, I went up and got some avocado toast that was phenomenal. Now I am going to get Vinny and go for a ride. I'm really, really excited about that. Let's hope today's a good day, yeah? All right, bye. Hey, big boy. So I'm fully adrenalized. I'm at the barn trying to just be here, be good, get ready for a lesson. And her fucking boyfriend just came walking by. And I asked him how she's doing. And he said, good. And I said, how's her pain? And he said, if you want to talk to her, why don't you call her? I don't want to be the intermediary. And I said something about how's your house selling? And he said, I wish. And then he was walking away. So I was like, what are you doing for Christmas? I'm a dick, huh? And then he just looked at me and walked on. Fuck you, fucking fuck. I'm just kind of fucking raging right now because I can't believe that dickhead is here. I'm over it, I'm fucking over the whole thing, the whole situation, the whole scene, the whole breakup. Him, fucking prick. I just hate him. And it's not that I blame him for everything. I blame her for more, but he's such a prick. Is your house sale? I wish. We can all see your fucking thing on Redfin, you douche. Such an asshole. Such a fucking prick. I am trying to shake the adrenaline from this whole freaking thing. I don't know how to get it out. It's just like, it's in my shoulders and it's in my muscles and I can't escape
the knowledge that he's here. He's at my freaking happy, safe place. I just want to go antagonize him and say mean things and just be present. I'm not a mean person, but I feel like anytime I get a chance to move on, get a little bit of a break, you know, like yesterday where I got the anger. Now he shows up today and it just unsettles me. A fucking guy. Fucking hate him. And it's not like I can talk this out with people. It's not like I can call some of my people and be like, I saw him at the barn. They'd be like, well, maybe you should stop doing horse things. Because that's what some people think, that I'm being foolish doing this and the optics on it are bad. That was a day that went much longer than I thought it was gonna go. My lesson was supposed to be 8:30 and here it is 12:30 and I'm headed home. You know what? There's nowhere else I'd rather be. She texted again today and just said, Ken? ? And I'm just done. It doesn't matter. I don't matter to her. And I'm working on making her not matter to me. It's ruthless. I talked about him with some people here today. And yet another person was like, I thought he was gay. I do enjoy hearing that, I'm not gonna lie, when new people claim that about him. The bad thing I heard is apparently he's bringing 2 horses here. 2 stallions? So I don't know what's up with that, but it seems like he's gonna be around here more. And I'm gonna make that unpleasant for him. I am. You know, stay at your barn, you fuckhead. Don't come here. You know I'm here, asshole. Go somewhere else. I heard a little bit more drama about other people that hate him, and apparently he has a history of fishing, taking other people's clients, and just being a shithead. Fuck you. My language has changed since yesterday. I'm cursing more. Because I'm angrier and I don't know what to do with the anger and with the pain. And I knew that would be, but that's it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go try and see some more apartments and call the realtor and get in touch with my attorney. All right, well, that's all I know. I will see you later. I am on a mission, and you're coming with me. We are going to look at some apartments. So we're gonna go down to a really tall one that I've been watching get built while I run for the past year and a half. My initial impressions, it could be very cool. The place I have the best feeling on right now, if I were to move there, things would be much more compact. It would change the way I live, and that's okay. I don't need that much, except I have a lot of photo gear. I feel more comfortable contacting the realtor after I've looked at places and can envision my life somewhere else. I think that's really the hard part of this, is she can envision her life with someone else. She envisions her life with him, and apparently they're buying this barn in Northern California, and she can afford to throw caution to the wind because she's pretty and she can attract men if that's what she's currently into. I'm not the same. I am not pretty and I'm a slow burn. I'm really good when you get to know me, but people don't flock to me. I know that about me. That's okay. I wish I was more charismatic like that. It's just not my strong suit. That's okay. So yeah, when I, touring places, imagining my life in different situations, particularly the one I saw yesterday that was within a fairly comfortable price range. I mean, everything's expensive, but compared to other places, I could probably live there and be okay. And part of me is like, should I just pounce? And I don't know. Okay, that was a pretty positive experience. The places are really nice. They're a little funky and have a lot of angles, which means laying out furniture would be tricky and strange. As predicted, the places I like most cost the most, so that kind of sucks. I could definitely live here and be okay. Oh wait, hold on, what is this? Well, the plot thickens. It seems as if my flip comment of "what are you doing for Christmas" that I made to the new boyfriend today ignited some kind of firestorm of controversy, because my wife has been contacting her family trying to find out if I've been talking to them behind her back. Secrets! Well, no, actually. I logged into American Airlines and I don't care. I feel a little bit of guilt in my chest. Sort of like, that was a little shady. But for the most part, the feeling of guilt I feel is so much less intense than the feeling of anxiety I always feel because of how she broke up with me and how she's treated me and how my life feels. So it's fine. I'll live with the feeling of guilt. She's being a child and stomping her feet and going off to French Polynesia for Christmas. Who does that? Like, honestly, who does that? So knowing that her family loves Christmas, I let them know because I care about her family and I love Christmas with her family. I think it's a very strange thing that I'm lamenting not getting to have Christmas with her family and she's just flying away for Christmas. There's something wrong with her. We'll see where it goes. I don't imagine it's gonna get easier as the day goes on, but whatever. I'm gonna go try and measure the place I saw yesterday. I think that's a good use of time. I have spent some time tonight drawing up the floor plan for the place I might move into. It causes me a little bit of stress because, you know, you go in and you look around and you're like, oh my God, there's tons of space, except there isn't. So, you know, when you draw it up in the computer and then you put in your actual furniture, you start to see like, oh, wow, yeah, this would be cramped. So then I looked at the slightly bigger place that costs, it's like $400 more a month, and I could fit in there more comfortably. But that's $400 a month, you know. So it's like, what is that worth? It's like, what is your comfort worth? And the first place would be comfortable. I would just have to live more lean, and the second place would just be easier. But then I'm spending more money. I'm spending, significantly more money every month. Neither choice is wrong. It's up to me. What are my values? And that's so weird. It would be nicer to talk to somebody and be like, I think I should do this, or I think I should do that. Yeah, I think I could live there. The price wouldn't break me. And I feel like I need to focus on that and be like, good. Regardless of what happens in this divorce process, I could live there. And the leasing agent's really nice. And they would throw in a storage space, and they would like first month free, and like there's a lot of good to that. Like on one hand, I feel like I should just go for it. You know, it's the only place in that price point that's interesting enough and I think would work. It doesn't have a view, and that's weird, but